What's going on, everybody out there in internet land? Welcome to Duck Land Studios, and you are rocking with the Shake Up Guys once again. I'm sure you know everybody who's here because these are the usual suspects. But just for anybody who's watching for the first time, go around the room and introduce everybody. Say what's up, what's going on. My man to my at the bottom of the screen right here is my man J Rock in the building. What's going on, J Rock?
What's up, Nick?
What's going on, dude? What's happening? And on my right here, as you can see, the rated R superstar and the world's greatest misogynist. I mean,
oh shit, he got it.
Top 5 all time.
Top 5.
JL in the building. What's going on, Jay? What's happening? What's going on? And I'm your boy Brad. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know me. We're gonna jump right into things today because the world then gone damn crazy.
Where to start, man?
Where to start with that shit?
So many current events. Where do we even begin?
Well,
I like to start off with J Rocks.
and I know a lot of people, if they were here, man, they would chime in on this. And these two gentlemen didn't see the video.
No, I did
now,
not.
here's the craziest thing. There's never been a time since smartphones have been around where I couldn't just be like, all right, let me go find this video real quick. They shut this video down.
Yeah.
Like, I can't find it nowhere.
From what you describe, it sounds like violence against a child.
It's a mother dragging and beating and berating. It was elementary school, so he was extremely young. Maybe 7 or 8, if that. And I mean, she talked to him like this nigga was at Cyber Club, like she was about to fight him, and she was calling him, you punk ass nigga. She was gonna be me and you nigga after this, beating him. The teacher looked terrified.
Well, that's not uncommon, right? That's not an uncommon thing.
I guess
because I'm assuming that it was a single mom beating the shit out of her kid
probably,
in public.
And she's wondering why he's acting up. Class, because she's probably taking his surroundings and bringing that to class.
Well, think about it like this, and here's my position on that. If you do him like this in public,
just think what you do at home.
What do you do to this kid at home?
I didn't even think about that.
If you're fucking him up and cussing him out in a public setting, at a school setting, at home, you probably burning this kid with lit cigarettes,
right?
Kicking them down the stairs, whatever the case may be.
These all kinds of worthless motherfuckers at home, all kinds of shit.
So let that be a lesson to you fellas. Be careful who you're not in, because this could be the woman raising your kid. For real. I said I was gonna work on that, didn't I?
But I'm just saying, in this particular situation, yeah, that's correct saying.
Right.
And but no, it was hard to watch, man. Like there's times where I just want to, haul off and Roy Jones, the 13-year-old.
Man,
that's the 13-year-old though. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
One, I wouldn't do that.
You're talking about your kid, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. My kid. But I don't do it. He might get the shakes or that little. Can't move. Yeah, you want to move? Can't move. But I'm just saying, like,
might catch you out of breath. Get your ass.
We'll get to that. But
be like, look at me. I'm the daddy now.
I would never want to berate him.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Not in public.
I wouldn't be like, you a stupid motherfucker, even though you did some stupid shit.
Not in public.
Not in public or private.
Or private either.
You don't do that. You don't destroy their psyche.
Right.
A little physical fucking up just lets them know this is the consequence for you being a dumbass.
Well, you said berate. That could mean a lot of things. Like I'm about to go in on I'd go in on my son. I'm not going to do him like that in public, and I'm not finna tell him he ain't never going to be shit either.
Well, that's when I say berate.
But when I say berate, right. I mean like, listen, you silly son of a.
That's not berating.
You know what I'm saying? That's what I think of.
Berating is. You dumb fuck. You ain't shit. Your mama ain't shit. You ain't never been shit. You ain't gonna be shit.
But to be fair, I had good parents.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying though. Like, so what somebody else might.
I get what you're saying. So your berating is
that's different. That's totally different. Like I might get hit with a shoe or something.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Somebody might look at that as like that's over the top. But nah, I needed to get hit with that shoe.
I believe
straighten me up.
I believe very simply. I don't believe in destroying a kid's mental well-being, a kid's psyche.
Right.
I will not fuck a kid's psyche up. I will figure 4 leg lock a kid in a heartbeat. I will rock bottom that motherfucker because I believe that's appropriate. But telling the kid you ain't shit and you ain't never been shit, that's wrong. Because that stays with them.
She literally said, nigga, it's gonna be me and you after school. Like, bruh.
Wait a minute.
Bruh.
Yes.
Bruh.
That's her exact words. Nigga,
Bruh.
it's gonna be you and me after school.
Bruh.
That's what you said to the, cuz down the street that owed you money.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, she lost her rabbit ass mind.
I feel like, nah, I gotta stab you. If I was that kid, I was like, I gotta stab this bitch. It's like, I don't have
And at least initiate a style of guerrilla assaults against my own mom to save my own life. This is self-preservation, bitch.
It was crazy, man. I hope it pops up again so people can see that what is not appropriate to do to your child, man. That was some fucked up shit. I'm all for ass whoopings for a kid. I'm all for that, but sometimes there is abuse. It's fucked up. So
open hand is discipline. Closed fist is abuse.
There you go.
That's how it works.
That's true.
Okay, my turn. So y'all are fucked up. My current event. I told y'all, was it last week or the week before? Texas passed a new law. They said it's illegal to send a dick pic, right? Mm-hmm. Or any sexual image of yourself unsolicited. Yeah. It's now illegal. You can be charged with, I think it's a felony offense, and you can be registered sex offender.
Hell, it was always frowned upon.
Okay. Massachusetts has one-upped it a little bit. The state of Massachusetts, it is now illegal to call an individual, man or woman, a bitch.
What?
It is illegal to call somebody a bitch.
What's wrong with bitch? I say bitch all the time.
I do too.
I would do. Is
it just in reference to a female or just bitch in general? Like you just bitch ass motherfucker.
If you use the term in a derogatory or inflammatory nature against an individual, it is deemed a crime. The first offense, it's a fine. The second offense, it's a misdemeanor and up to 6 months in jail.
Well, that's one place I can never live.
Yeah, I can never go back to Boston.
So the only people who can use the word bitch are what? Veterinarians?
Yeah.
Is that it?
And girls playing with each other like, bitch, come on.
No.
No, they can know if it's deemed an inflammatory nature. So if you say it in a harsh tone, aggressively, like you fucking bitch, you cut me off.
So even if I'm talking to a dude?
Yeah, if he wants to be soft, he can call and report you.
How's that not against the Constitution, bro?
It's a violation.
How is that not against the Constitution?
That is a Fargan violation of my Fargan rights.
Right. No, like seriously. So people are seriously sleeping on us becoming a Nazi state, bro. Like it's some shit is slowly starting to happen, and I'm starting to see where these motherfuckers is on some bullshit. That's against the Constitution, bro. So what's the next? Now you gonna tell somebody you can't, fucking flick them off and you'll go to jail?
Yeah.
For flipping somebody off?
No, just for bitch.
Yeah, basically.
Just for bitch.
Bruh.
This just came across my news feed.
Yeah, it is what it is. It's just, I agree with you to an extent. We're coming into a damn near police state where everything is... your rights, your basic rights are infringed upon. I blame this new society, this new generation where everybody's a special snowflake and your feelings have to be taken into consideration. And I also blame feminism just because. No, I blame feminism because...
What does feminism have to do with this? I blame feminism
because they are pussifying... What does that have to do with pussifying America. They want everybody to be soft and serene, and when you say, oh, you can't call her a bitch because you might go to jail, you're going to fuck around and make everybody a soft-ass dude, and there's going to be nobody left to fight wars. And then we're going to be fucked because everybody's going to be soft. I don't give a fuck. I'm 39. I'm going to be dead soon. The way I eat, smoke, drink, and eat red meat, I'm dead soon. I don't give a fuck. I'm not going to live long enough to see these shenanigans. So your kids are going to be fucked.
Questionable choices in women, all that shit. But I was talking about me. Yeah,
I'm just saying this is all too. Kidding. This is too much.
Whatever.
Too much.
Yeah. I wanted to ask Jay because I saw you post something on Facebook the other day. Man, how was that chicken sandwich, dog?
That chicken sandwich was actually okay.
Was it better than Chick-fil-A?
Was it Chick-fil-A good?
I want to know, is this shit worth getting my ass whooped over before I try and get
I mean,
one?
there's only one comparison. Is it Chick-fil-A good? Because everybody knows Chick-fil-A is that shit.
I don't care that they support the police. I still go to Chick-fil-A.
I don't give a
fat good.
Motherfucker, the Grand Wizard of the KKK.
I'm about to devour this racist ass chicken.
I'm about to eat the
But I go
fuck out
into it
of
with
that.
my eyes open, knowing
Right.
I ain't shit when I go eat this chicken sandwich. I know this.
But I'll be satisfied.
I'm gonna kill all these waffle fries, even though I'm not supposed to be eating waffle fries. It's fine.
Bruh.
And
Them
I try
motherfuckers
to help myself by devouring
So-
a diet lemonade. So
Right.
we bring the question back over to Jay. Jay,
That was
is
so
this
loud.
chicken sandwich is good? Is that ass whoopings I'm seeing that are taking place out in these streets? I gotta know.
Okay.
I gotta know.
Let me give people a little bit of background information. I did a Facebook Live this past Sunday.
Yeah.
I went to Popeyes, and it just so happened that the chicken sandwich was back. I was like, oh, let me see what all the hype is about. So I picked one up. I got one. As I'm walking, I noticed the line is getting longer and longer. This was before I realized the chicken sandwich was back, and I was like, what the fuck is going on? I'm inside, and I'm like, this line is wrapped around the waiting area, the eating area.
Yeah.
And then I go outside. The line is wrapped around the building into the parking lot of the company next door. Yeah. And then out. And I was like, what the fuck? Here's the kicker. There were only 16 sandwiches left when I got mine. So that was good. If I had hung out for like a half an hour, I probably would have got some good footage. But the chicken sandwich was on par with Chick-fil-A. It was about an even keel.
Really?
Ain't nobody ever got smoked at Chick-fil-A.
Here's what I can say. Here's why I can put it
Some
into
motherfuckers keep chicken.
Here's why I can put it. That is true. Here's why I can put it
It's in the
into
name.
perspective. You got to think about it. Chick-fil-A is a Christian organization. They're closed on Sundays. They honor God and all this stuff. You have atheists who still go there for their chicken sandwich.
Them motherfuckers is good.
Okay,
Bruh.
but
Fire, especially with that
Popeyes,
Polynesian sauce.
you got niggas getting their ass whooped in the parking lot and run over with cars.
I seen
for
him.
their
I
chicken
seen a dude
sandwich.
the other day he got stabbed and died.
A woman hit another car.
What?
Yeah.
You didn't hear about
Yes.
I
this?
didn't see the nigga
Yes.
got stabbed. I know they was.
It was in Maryland.
Yeah, Maryland on Monday or Tuesday.
Yeah.
Guy got stabbed.
It was
over
it was in
He-
Maryland.
He tried to cut in line.
No, it wasn't Baltimore. It was Oxon.
Yeah, it was Baltimore. It was it wasn't B.
Oxon, Maryland.
It's Maryland. Yeah.
Shit.
He went in there, and this is the story was that he was in line. Somebody was in line. I don't know the whole story, but I know somebody was in line, and then somebody tried to cut in line.
Oh.
And you know how that went back
Nigga
in high
got cut
school.
for cutting
Yeah, he
in
got
line.
cut for cutting. Or maybe he cut and I think he might have got like the last sandwich or something like that, and they got him and the police came, they taped it off. It was a whole thing.
Yeah.
Dude died. I know he got stabbed and then dude
Over
died.
a sandwich.
Over
bruh.
a chicken sandwich.
No more
When
food for the
I'm
children.
sure there's a Chick-fil-A up the street. That's why I had to ask Jay, was it that good? Was it good enough to get stabbed over?
No.
No.
But it
didn't
was
think
good enough to wait in line for.
Really?
It's good enough to wait in line for. It's not good enough to get stabbed, hit by a car,
Now I'm
or
interested.
anything else.
I'm interested now.
Yeah, I'm interested too. Next time I'm that way,
I mean,
I'm gonna check it out.
how do they know? Like, did these motherfuckers put a sandwich signal up, like the bat signal?
It's just
They put a sign out.
sporadic, man.
They'll put a sign out. Like I was over by Popeyes the other day because I was curious. This is before he did his video.
Yeah.
So I was curious. I was curious about, like, I mean, I wonder if they got any, because I mean, I can't see that anything like that, like bad like that happening here.
Yeah.
Like we got way more sense than that,
Well,
right? Yeah, I'll give us more credit than I wasn't worried about getting stabbed. Okay, all right, I just wasn't. So I went in there and they had a sign out saying we're out of chicken sandwiches. So I was like, all right, I'll just get some chicken strips and move on, you know? They had a sign out. So I'm assuming like when they do get chicken sandwiches, and Popeyes knows what they're doing. They doing this on purpose. It's generating a high volume of demand.
Do you think it's on purpose?
Yes, it's got to be on purpose. If you're selling out chicken sandwiches like that, supply and demand dictates, hey, let's make more chicken sandwiches.
I guess that's kind of like
you know what I'm saying?
I
Let's
guess
make
that's kind
more.
of like the
right?
McRib. Like you
It's
know,
not
it
even
comes out-
seasonal though.
But I know it's not seasonal, but
They know what
kinda
they're doing.
building, yeah.
They know they generating a lot of hype. They
Nobody
generating-
got stabbed over the McRib. Ever.
Nobody's gotten stabbed over any food, man. If they out, they out.
Right.
That's it. Go down the way, man. Go to churches or whatever the hell. I don't even eat chicken at Popeyes. I don't get chicken at Popeyes like that.
I don't like Popeyes.
I go to Lee's.
I'm a Lee's.
Right.
I'm a Lee's guy.
Fuck some Popeyes up. But anyway, move right along, man.
Yeah, go ahead.
Anything else?
Well, this last thing kind of plays into our topic a little bit for the day, which I haven't said what it is.
Yeah.
But apparently, it's perfectly reasonable for a guy to take his daughter to the doctor to make sure she's still a virgin. Yeah. Like he's gonna trade her for 2 goats and a cow.
Yeah. What the fuck?
I mean,
that's reasonable, I guess. Is that reasonable? Guys with daughters? Well, you don't have a daughter. He had a daughter.
I got boys.
So
but still, I think that's control. I think that's a control issue. That just seems really controlling.
Controlling insecurity, I think.
Well, I mean, I'm not a dad. I can
understand.
So I don't know.
I could understand you wanting your daughter to be
virtuous.
But you're
not gonna stop it, bro.
It's going to happen. Eventually, she's gonna want dick more than daddy's approval.
Yeah, approval.
I mean, she's probably been curious about dick since she was 14, 15 years old, right?
That's about the age, yeah.
About 13, 14.
I would think so.
Yeah.
But she knows daddy is a lunatic.
I think that's unreasonable.
She knows daddy is a lunatic. So it comes down to am I more afraid of my dad than I want this dick? Eventually, that desire for dick is gonna outweigh daddy's her fear of daddy, and she's gonna be like,
I don't know, man. That's just you gotta trust your kids. That just goes to show.
Yeah,
you don't trust your fucking.
That's what it boils down to, I think.
You know what I mean? Like trust your kids.
Also, it could be playing devil's advocate. It could be he might know that his daughter's dumb, and he might realize I got to take this decision-making process away from her. Because she's dumb. I've seen, I've experienced, I've known. I had an ex, her daughter was dumb. I wouldn't have trusted that motherfucker to make responsible decisions.
No.
Especially not in life, especially not with your sex life.
Once again, I love my stepson, but
he's dumb.
He would not make any decisions at all
No.
on his own.
If it comes to if something happens and they be like, you have decision-making power over whether or not I live or die, what happens with my affairs? I won't put those in the hands of certain people. He might just know his daughter's dumb. He might understand his daughter's not responsible.
Right.
So it's best if I hold her hand and be like, no, you can't do this yet because you're dumb. Or not responsible.
I mean, I get it.
Okay, this is just fucking cheating right here.
What's that?
Thing just flashed across my news feed. And so it's a 6'10", 12-year-old.
Damn.
That's 360 pounds.
God.
Playing running back.
Oh, that's something.
You cheating son of a bitch.
Wow.
That ain't no 10-year-old. That's a grown man with Benjamin Button disease.
No, he's 12 years old.
That's a grown man who has Benjamin Button disease, running people the fuck over.
No, wait, I'm sorry, I misspoke. He's 6'3", 360 pounds, 6th grader.
Now,
what the hell?
Think about this, though. What age are you? What, 13? In 8th grade, 13?
Yeah, about 12, 13,
roughly.
Now, think about the kids that played on our football team, some of them.
There wasn't no 360 pounders, though. There wasn't nobody on our team that was over 300 pounds. Sorry. Not in middle school, no.
300, no. But there was some...
Not in middle school. They wasn't running the ball.
Booty was a big boy.
Well, it doesn't matter. He wasn't running the ball, and he wasn't 300 pounds.
Well, that's true.
Okay.
That's true.
okay, at 300 pounds in 6th grade? Come on, man.
Yeah.
What are you feeding this kid?
Right.
You ready to go?
Anywho.
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's get to the topic. In light of the getting your daughter's oil checked at the doctor's office, today's topic is about,
pretty good.
In the title, I guess it makes a suggestion, but the title of today's episode is The Internet Never Forgets. And what that is a reference to is, what in the hell happened to shame?
There is none, bruh.
There's no such thing as shame anymore.
There is none.
I mean, in a world where we say all publicity is good publicity, basically gives everyone carte blanche to do fuck shit in order to get noticed.
So basically what we are dealing with is a new generation of constant jackasses. Like there was a small group of jackasses named Johnny Knoxville, whatever. There was like 7 of them. And we was like, damn, these motherfuckers are extremely stupid.
Yeah.
Now, it is the norm for these people to act in this, not just that type of behavior, but fucks are not given whatsoever in almost any circumstance now.
In fact, the less fucks you give,
it's like the
better people perceive you.
I think so. It baffles me.
See, when we first started this topic,
go ahead.
No, when we first started this topic, I was thinking to myself, like, what am I ashamed of? Mm-hmm. It's a few things.
Yeah,
everybody has something that is like, oh, I'm not. Yeah. Damn, I can't believe I did that shit.
Right.
But
fat bitches.
Right on. I was thinking more like all that Halloween candy that I started to eat, and then I instantly felt like, why am I doing this to myself? I know this is bad. You know what I mean? Like seriously, like I'm ashamed of my damn self right now. You know what I'm saying? Pump the brakes.
I mean, I'm gonna keep it 100. I'm getting older, bruh. Mm-hmm. Here's some things I'm ashamed of, but I will admit, my bedroom's upstairs. Sometimes I wake up in the middle of the night and I gotta pee. And I'm praying that I make it because I'm starting to feel a little bloop, bloop.
Wow.
A little 1 or 2 coming out.
You might want to start.
That's discharge.
I'm just not
get your prostate.
that bladder is weak.
I'm just saying. I do drink a lot before I go to bed. But I'm serious, man. I'm keeping it 100.
Nothing for you for the last 3 hours before bed.
Yeah, right. This type of shit happens. I get tired. I get tired when I'm making sweet love to my wife nowadays.
That's just cardio.
That's cardio. You work out, you build testosterone, that shit over.
Yeah, you can turn that around.
You'll hawk out on that shit.
So that don't happen to y'all?
Of course, but that's not the point. We're not talking about you, motherfucker. We're not talking about me.
But I'm not ashamed of that, though. That's just part of getting older. I'm older than all of y'all, so it's just like, plus it's like the complete lack of interest. It's like,
I'm getting older. Shit, I give you the best 20 minutes of your life.
I mean, if I was
After that, I'm done.
If I was with somebody I was excited about, I'm pretty sure my mind would just be like, "You can hang in there, B. More strokes, more strokes."
Nope.
Like I'm on a Harvard rowing team or something. Stroke,
smoke, stroke.
But I mean, watching the news, YouTube has fucked me up, bro.
Yeah, they give it to you raw and uncut, don't they?
They give it to
especially
you
if it's World Star.
Bro, the arrogance. They don't give a fuck. Just the arrogance, man, of some of these. I don't know. And I don't know if you guys saw this. And I don't know what, we didn't talk about it, but a few months ago, and this is a little while, there was a fight happening in the middle of the street in our city. And somebody, an older man on a motorcycle was there and was trying to break it up, and these motherfuckers just
jumped them.
Yeah. That's how it goes. That's why nobody jumps in to help people like that anymore.
Bro.
Nope.
I mean, there's no.
We
live in a culture now where shame, actual shame, is the problem. Yeah. You can't shame somebody for this. You shouldn't be ashamed of this. Now, a lot of things I don't feel like people should be ashamed of, like your sexuality. You shouldn't be ashamed of that.
Don't be ashamed of that.
But you should be ashamed of yourself if you eat like a whole birthday cake.
You should kick your own ass.
Right, you should feel ashamed of yourself for that. I got about 3 Snickers. I'm talking about fun-size Snickers deep before I started figuring. I was like, man, I'm just killing myself. Yeah, I'm ashamed of myself.
Literally.
I mean, for real. Mm-hmm. I mean, they were fun-size, but still, it took me to eat 3 of them before I was like,
still, bro. I mean, there's,
Well, there's a lot more stuff out there that I'm not finna even try and touch. Right. You know what I mean? Because I've seen some shit on the internet where I'm just like, I can't believe y'all posted that shit. Like, for real.
It's like, I knew, it was about 9 years ago. This is when I knew, especially our area had changed. And it's when, and it wasn't on the, nobody recorded or anything, but there was that shooting, and then these motherfuckers followed the ambulance.
Oh, that was a couple years ago.
Some more.
And shot the ambulance up, bro.
And didn't realize that it was a federal crime now. They didn't realize
I
that.
mean, there was no fucks giving, bro.
No, I'm saying it wasn't a federal. What happened wasn't the federal crime. The reason why the ambulance came, it was when they chased it down and shot at the ambulance. That's when it became a federal.
That's
case.
when I knew this world was changing to where fucks no longer matter.
No.
Okay, here's what I come up with.
None whatsoever.
Here's what I've come up with. When this society, when I'm talking about shame, I mean everything from the whore culture of sucking cucumbers on camera, on stage, or fucking doing twerk videos. When people decided that likes, clicks, views, thumbs up, and attention online from complete fucking strangers was more important than self-respect or honoring your family name and legacy or not wanting to embarrass your parents. Mm-hmm. That's when I knew society was fucked. That's when I gave up and was like, I'm done. When bitches decided that doing a twerk video on YouTube for free in your bedroom, knowing that your mom is 2 doors down, was acceptable, that's when the problem started. You're doing this for free. You're not even a professional twerker online or Instagram thought or nothing. You just... And when these bitches saw that, oh, the more I take off or the more I show, the more attention I get. When they decided that was appropriate and acceptable, that's when society started to go down. When dumbass dudes decided to start filming their crimes, you stupid fuck. You're filming your Facebook living a shooting.
Right.
There was a girl she was a prostitute in LA. She filmed herself chasing this other girl down in a car and shooting at her car.
I know.
Yeah, I think I saw that.
I seen that.
I was like, are you stupid? Now she's in prison crying.
She should be in prison.
This is also goes with it where
what the fuck?
Nowadays somebody becomes seriously rich.
Oh yeah.
Off of shamelessness?
Off of shamelessness. Of shaking that. What? I don't understand. Gentlemen, the Snapchat, what is it called? Where you can pay the private
premium
Snapchat.
Yeah, to watch these whores finger pop themselves.
You know, it's crazy. And they're paying them. Yeah. And they're paying them and paying them and paying. And these hoes is making killing money.
Why go get a real job when I can just set up a Snapchat,
be shameful,
set up a fans only, have no self-respect, and pop pussy in front of a camera for 3 hours a day? Shit, they can make a few $1,000.
Yeah.
Why not? These Instagram thoughts who they get online, they show themselves, they do a little bit of this. Next thing you know, some Middle Eastern tycoon is flying them out to Abu Dhabi to shit on them or to get them to shit on them. And they're paying them $250,000. This is not weird. This is not hyperbole. This is real. They're literally flying these women out and paying them to shit on them.
Yeah.
I gotta see the receipt on that.
The point is
I believe you.
I feel you.
Yeah.
But the point is that there's no more shame, and people don't realize the internet never forgets. Young hoes, you're not gonna have that body forever. Young dudes, you gonna go to jail, you stupid bastard. You sitting up here shooting at people or doing something, or filming you, or jumping a dude. And I saw an attack in a mall in fucking Atlanta, I think it was. This group of kids jumped 2 kids, stumped the living shit out of them, and then cried because they got caught. What did you think was gonna happen? You filmed the whole thing. You stupid bastards. Hold on 1 second. The point is that this shit is going to, and that's the title of the show, before I get too worked up and say something crazy, is the internet never forgets.
Ever.
This shit is going to come back to haunt
shit
you.
Stays there, son.
When you're a grandmother someday, your grandkids are gonna be like, Nana, Lisa, is this you popping your ass cheek? No, baby, that ain't me. Bitch, this is your tattoo.
Right.
The one you got on your head.
You know what? That speaks to something too,
bitch.
because in terms of shame and relationships is concerned, where a person will go and do all that shit you're talking about and say, "Don't judge me," and that's fine. Maybe you shouldn't judge me, but at the same time, I don't feel like I should be judged because I would never date somebody like that.
Exactly.
No, 100%.
You can't sit up here and say, "Don't judge me,"
Right.
But everybody has a right to live the kind of life they want to live. I want to live the kind of life where everybody ain't flown out my woman. You know what I'm saying? Right. Or my woman sold pussy for whatever.
Yeah.
That's the kind of life I want to live.
No,
so
and it goes talking about consequences, man. Right hand of God. I was in court and this dude was like standing in front of the judge. The judge was like, "Do you go by so and so?" He's like, "Yeah." He's like, "So here on your Facebook it says, I'm going to come find you, you bitch ass nigga, and
right there
kick
for
your
everybody
ass,
to see, huh?
and blah blah blah." And the judge says, "Is this you?" What can you say? You know it's you. And so yeah. So guess what? Time added for terroristic threats.
Yep.
Like
the internet never forgets.
And
you fucking
they don't
idiot.
Think that these, especially if you're on papers, any kind of paper in the court, they are constantly watching your social media because that's where a lot of times motherfuckers get caught up because they idiots.
That's where we used to go.
And that's why shame it has some importance. Because the shame will help check your stupidity.
Exactly. But they don't have it, so they don't give a shit.
Here's what
at all.
When Tupac said that line, "Only God can judge me," he gave these hoes carte blanche to run buckshot, run wild. Mm-hmm. When he took away all accountability, women already struggle with accountability. But when he said that line, "Only God can judge me," no, whore. Anybody with two eyes can judge you.
Right.
Anybody that can see you can judge you. We can pass judgment. The judge literally can hand out a fucking sentence, hence the name judge.
Yeah.
It's literally in his job.
It's in the fucking job description.
Literally.
To pass judgment. So no, only God cannot judge you.
Right.
I said that backwards, but it's okay. We're gonna move on, pretend it didn't happen.
we know
right,
it's
shameless.
The point is, I know, right? The point is that all this shit stays with you. It comes back to haunt you. It comes back to bite you. But the day ever comes that they're like, "Hey," I get that when I move up in the world and they're like, "We want you to take this job, but we looked at your social media." Don't worry. Facebook's deleted, and this show, I'm taking this channel down. You'll never see this shit again. But I understand that this could come back to bite me in the ass if that day ever comes.
Right. I think back in our day, and there was a sense of gangsters move in silence. You know, we don't speak about what we do. Half these rappers are snitches nowadays and don't even know it because they on Facebook Live with their homeboys. And I know a lot of them live in California and shit like that. But, you know, they got the guns, they got the pistols, they got... You don't think they're looking at that? Look at Tekashi 6ix9ine. See how that shit ended up happening? You want to flaunt his little crazy ass. And now your whole goddamn gang's going down the motherfucking bucket. But
good.
You know, the honorable
I'm just
honorable Larry Hoover.
I don't listen to their music, so I don't care.
That you know, the only way to kill the hunter can kill the duck is the duck quacks.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying? Keep your fucking beak shut.
That's actually not true. The duck just flies.
But you know,
you can.
I mean, you can. Yes.
It was a good analogy.
I get the analogy. But
it was a great analogy until then.
It was slightly flawed. I mean,
it was flawed, but we all knew what the fuck he meant.
Okay, I got you. And to the honorable, I don't want no smoke.
You don't want it with the fruit of Islam.
I like the analogy.
That works for me. Bad.
I like the. Let me get this out. I like the analogy. It works. I don't want no smoke. I'm not a gangster. I'm just a nigga that talk shit on the microphone.
But no, but it's all good. But it's just like the audacity of, and it's the thing is, and you're right. There was one video I saw that really blew my mind. These two young kids was fighting in the street, and this old school head came up, and he was like breaking them up, and he was like, "Look at this one. Look at it. They're laughing. They're filming. They, you know." And that's the whole thing. Nobody breaks up fight, it's more glorified to see two people, especially
attempt to kill
young
each other.
Black men and black women attempt to kill each other. To get in there laughing and World Star and all that shit, so they can end up their video being put on World Star and being famous, then helping the next person, man.
Do you understand how that is a great business? I wish I came up with World Star. Right. You upload your videos, or sometimes they pay to upload like music and stuff like that. They pay World Star to upload their shit. World Star then disseminates it to the world, and then World Star gets paid again.
Yeah.
So you do the work, you pay me for me to put your work up, and then I share your work with the rest of the world, and I get paid again. That is the greatest hustle. Genius. You stupid fucks.
Yeah.
I've made these dudes. Well, one of them died.
The dude who started it.
Yeah, the guy. He died. Yeah. You made this guy. His net worth, I think, was $4 million or something like that.
Who knows?
Just from a fucking website that literally requires no effort. You can run it out of a garage.
A website that literally depicts.
Well, I don't think it works like that, but we had to have servers and all kinds of other shit.
You understand what I'm saying? Is that it's little to no effort. He doesn't have to create any content or anything. We're literally doing more work right here, right now than he did. You give it to him, he puts it out, and then it's out there. I like that comment in the comment section.
Oh, what's up, fool? Where you been at, nigga?
It said, I'm glad niggas are that dumb. That's how they found the dudes that shot both my sons. Again, sorry about your sons again. I shot you on a message on that. But that's fucking ridiculous. I'm glad that they did, but these dudes are telling on themselves.
Yes.
Shamelessness is spreading to all facets.
What do the kids call it? Clout? I hate to say
clout chasing.
Clout chasing. Thank you. I don't want to sound like the old nigga, but even in our day, we did a lot of stupid shit. But
yeah, thank God we did not have Facebook Live when we was teenagers.
Nah, even if it
it wouldn't have mattered if we did or if we did it.
For me,
maybe for you, but for me,
not for you. But for me,
wouldn't have got caught on that
common
shit.
Sense not to televise our fucking anything. That's stupid.
I get you. Even the fucking president has no shame. This motherfucker went on national TV and was like,
"Oh, come on, man! He never had any shame."
He's got Twitter.
He's just like, "Yeah, maybe you should go investigate some shit." I'm just saying.
Right. I mean,
you just had to do a crime on goddamn national TV.
Well, I know you can't buy integrity, but
but that's the type of world.
That's the world we live in, man. That's the world
where we have a TV reality superstar as our president who fucking shoots off Twitter like it's an AK-47.
I'm voting for Kim Kardashian next.
Jesus.
Speaking of Kim,
at least she seems to care.
Speaking of Kim Kardashian,
she got a
Kim
bigger
Kardashians,
ass now?
the Amber, it's still the same size.
Okay.
You got the Amber Roses and the Sierras sent a bad message, and I kind of blame society for that also. They sent the message that you can be out here thotting and bopping, making sex tapes, fuck everybody you see, pose naked online, and still when it's all said and done, nobody's gonna hold your past against you.
I blame dudes for that though.
I blame cock-ass Russell Wilson.
I blame dudes for that.
And everybody that fucks Amber Rose.
Y'all, do people realize if people realize
hold these hoes accountable,
not even hold them accountable, just leave them out in the cold.
Leave them out in the cold.
If you just leave them out in the cold, then less and less people will do that shit. It's just like with dealing with women dealing with men. I mean, you want to act like, oh, okay, dude's such an asshole. Okay, he's an asshole because that's what works. Yeah. That's why. If y'all didn't fuck with people who weren't assholes, then less and less men would be assholes. See what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Same thing with less and less. If less men would take up for women who were in the streets with all types of bad behavior, then less women would engage in bad behavior. I'm not saying it would completely wipe it out. I'm saying is it would at least give somebody pause. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? A reason to say, I don't think I want to do this. What about my future? Same thing with dealing with when a woman deals with an asshole dude. Maybe I shouldn't get knocked up by this asshole. No, right. You probably shouldn't. You might want to get to know him a little more and possibly have some type of commitment on books before you have this motherfucker's baby. Yeah. Just saying, it'll help.
Don't get mad because the engineer don't want to date you because you got 4 kids by 4 different dudes. I don't
think Kenny at Safeway wants to date you. No,
they're gonna get a guy. They'll get a guy, but he's gonna be a nothing ass dude, just like she's a nothing ass bitch. You got 4 kids by 4 different dudes. That tells that guy you don't have good decision making skills. So you're probably not the one he wants to wife up. Plus, you ain't got shit to offer him but some used ass hamburger meat you call a vagina.
Right. Wow.
I was supposed to work on that, ain't I?
No, I think that was pretty fair.
I was gonna work on that.
It's pretty fair.
And speaking of no shame, it's just like with the internet now, and cell phones the way they are now. It's like single women used to dress up to go to the grocery store and things because that might be where they met their man at. Now these bitches
look like, damn it, I'll bite you.
Like have the shower cap on, have the goddamn Scooby-Doo fucking slippers on,
and matching pajamas.
The other day I seen a big girl in lingerie,
smelling like vinegar and death and bad decisions
at Walmart. Where is? Are you not ashamed to look like that?
I don't think she should have been ashamed to be big, but
there's no self-respect.
She should have been ashamed to wear that though.
Right. There's no self-respect anymore, or not self-respect.
Yeah,
self-respect. Yeah, there's no personal accountability, self-actualization.
There you go.
Well, thank you. Self-actualization, where you say, "Look, I'm not going to be seen like this outside of my home because I don't want to give the wrong impression."
Right.
Now, I don't give a fuck. Right. Is the woman's
That's
fucks
everybody's
given.
Battle cry.
Zero fucks
I don't
given.
give a fuck.
Is the favorite line. There's a song that I don't give a fuck about you or anything that you do. There's no accountability. There's no self-actualization. So what the fuck do you do anymore?
Fist fight. That's what it was. Oh, teacher.
What? First fight?
Fist fight.
Fist fight?
Yeah,
with Ice Cube?
That shit was hilarious.
That shit was funny, man. I saw that shit.
But yeah. But no, that song was on there. That's why.
Oh, okay.
Anywho.
But yeah, it's just there's no. It's just like wow. The more we get these technologies, the more people are becoming fucking idiots.
Well, it's easier for everybody to become famous now, but it's how you go about doing it. I think it matters, especially in the long run.
It just makes the world more evil. It literally does. Because
more complacent.
Okay, think about this. Back in the day, even like when it came to cheating, like back in the day before these, when we just had the dial phones, a woman or man had to literally go out, look for somebody, do this, hide the number, make sure nobody was in the house when the phone rang. But now it's easy just to swipe right. Yep, no strings attached. All right.
There's always strings. There's always strings.
It's so much easier now to be,
a piece of shit. There's no accountability, no self-actualization. I agree with you.
Because back, that you really had to think about cheating on somebody because you had to do some 007 000 go to the fucking,
Cheating wasn't one swipe away. Cheating was you might have a shot with the bitch you work with.
Right.
You might have this chick you just met who ain't got no morals, who don't give a fuck about you having a woman. It was few and far between.
Yeah.
Well, not few and far between, but it was less. Now these hoes don't even ask. You swipe right, 2 clicks. Next thing you know, you in them guts. And then after you nut is when she be like, "Do you got a woman? Does it matter now, bitch?"
Yeah, you should never let somebody bust a nut with you if you don't even know their last name.
I've seen bitches get pregnant by dudes who don't know his real name.
Yeah, that's my point.
I've heard bitches say, "Well,
it's goddamn shame."
I asked a bitch. She said she was baby mama number 9. I said,
wait, what?
Wait, hold on. I know.
Damn.
I said, how did you let a guy with 8 kids nut in you? She said, well, he lied. She said, I didn't know how many kids he had. That doubles my point. How do you let a nigga nut in you when you don't know exactly how many kids he has? That means he hasn't been around his kids. That means his kids haven't come around. He don't talk about his kids, which tells you, bitch, he's probably not involved with them kids. So what makes you think he's gonna be involved with your kid? Your kid is just another bill. Mama's baby, daddy's bill. Fuck you. That wasn't bad, was it?
No.
Yeah, you're fine.
No.
Anywho, well.
Oh, I got one more and then I'm done. I'm sorry.
All right.
And then I'm done with my list. Perfect example. The Satoya Brown. I can't remember the bitch's name. Satoya Brown. This woman went to prison for murdering a sleeping man. He was asleep. Yeah, true enough. She was selling sex to him. I'm cleaning myself up. She was selling him sex. He bought sex. They had sex. He went to sleep. She shot him in the back of the head, defenseless man. This is the one where everybody was all in uproar, talking about all she did was fire warning shots over her pimp's head so he wouldn't beat her. Well, yeah, but you people need to know the whole story. She shot a warning shot because she had already shot a sleeping man. Her pimp was in the other room. And he heard the shot. He came in the room and was like, what the fuck happened? You shot. The dude was on his stomach, sleep. There was no imminent threat to her. She shot him in the back of the head. And then she fired the warning shots over the pimp's head, and people got all in the uproar talking about free Satoya Brown. No, leave that bitch in there. She's a murderer.
Locked up.
She was a murderer. She went to prison at 16. I think she's like 30-something now, and they let her out. She married the dude from Pretty Ricky.
Oh, I heard about that shit.
We talked about it once before.
Yeah,
she married that guy.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. There's no shame. Nigga, you were, at one time, a big celebrity. Pretty Ricky was a big group at one point in time.
Yeah, it was.
You had notoriety, fame, fortune.
Song, but they were.
Right. I can't think of no song. But you had notoriety, fame, and fortune. But you chose to marry this murdering bitch? You know she's capable of killing, nigga.
Right.
And you chose with your life.
While you're sleeping at that.
Thank you. While you're
sleeping.
sleeping. I would never sleep. I would sleep in another room. I would sleep in a panic room if this bitch was in the other room. Bitch, you are not coming in here till I press that
You
my
are definitely
thumbprint
not
on this
allowed
shit.
to own a gun.
This
sure.
one is a murderer, and you think it's okay? That's what I'm going back to is shame. They're saying don't judge her by her actions. She was, there's no accountability. Well, she was prostituted. The bitch prostituted herself.
Right.
She sold her own pussy. Then she got with a pimp later on.
It's just, yeah.
There's no accountability anymore. Stop.
90% of the time when you say free so-and-so, them niggas need to be locked the fuck up.
Leave them in
They
there.
need to be locked the fuck up. Real shit. Stop saying free my nigga that. This nigga did it.
This nigga did
This
it.
nigga did
He did it. He did it.
You need to
Leave
fucking
him in.
face his motherfucking consequences.
Oh man, he did
Shit.
it. I ain't gonna tell it, motherfucker, but damn.
I ain't gonna tell, but I ain't
I
gonna be
only
like,
tell on
free the
egregious
nigga.
shit.
I got a cousin.
I'll tell on some egregious shit.
Oh yeah, I mean I got a cousin right now. That nigga did some heinous shit. That nigga need to be locked up for a very, 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 very long time.
Real talk.
You know, shit. Bye, nigga.
I think the most heinous thing I've done is what I did to those Snicker bars yesterday. That was pretty heinous. Chocolate all over my face. It's pretty bad. I'm ashamed of that shit.
I see. I can see the shame in your face, man.
Okay,
I see the shame.
I'm not. I know I'm not perfect. I mean, I got my shit, but I try not to do anything that's going to affect me like forever. You know what I'm saying? That shit is forever. The shit that I be seeing on the internet is shit is forever.
Yeah.
Forever.
I just abide by the law, not because I respect it. Simply, I just don't want to go to prison and get raped.
I'm terrified of that.
That too.
That's what keeps me from.
I mean,
going
but there's
crazy.
even small shit like if the motherfuckers that was licking ice cream, like if I ever seen them in fucking public.
I close that door on their head.
You feel
That's
me?
gross.
I mean, like, but now that's gonna be
likes and attention.
Maybe I should be ashamed of that.
That's gonna be their thing for the rest of. That's gonna every time they walk into a goddamn store, motherfuckers go, "Why you follow me? Why the fuck you think?"
Because you do
was an ice
goofy
cream licking
Because you do
motherfucker.
goofy shit.
Right.
That's disgustingly goofy.
So we following your ass everywhere you.
It's one thing
go.
if you want to do a backflip off your mom's house. It's totally another thing if you want to go into the grocery store and lick somebody else's ice cream
Lick
that they
somebody's
paid
fucking
for,
ice cream.
and you got all types of crustiness and diseases around your face. You
That's
dirty
the type
piece
of
of
world
shit.
we live in, bruh. Motherfuckers is licking ice cream and
like-
putting it back.
Likes and attention clouds better judgment. Don't let likes and attention cloud your better judgment.
Just do what do they call? What were they called? We were talking about it earlier.
Jackass.
Jackasses. Just do what the jackass people do. Do shit that only affects you and your group. You. That's what matters. Like,
can I add a caveat to that?
Sure.
One, you got to remember, those jackass people were paid a lot of money by MTV.
That's
for one.
True.
For
That's
one.
True.
For two, have anybody watched recent interviews? Because I have. Those dudes, one, they tell you, I'm fucked up from that.
Big time.
The one says he still has to have a fucking catheter. And the other one said, he was like, no, I would never do that again. He was like, I would never put my body through that again. Right. He was like, it was
Not
the dumbest shit.
But the what's the one that had the extra show with his mom and dad?
Bam, Margera
Bam. This motherfucker literally has went crazy. Yeah. Like his addiction level right now is this nigga's reaching out to Dr. Phil, bro.
You know, I never really liked that show.
I mean, I didn't really.
I just thought it just didn't make sense to me.
It makes me cringe, bro. Like watching that shit. Dude. That's why I'm saying this is a whole generation.
Nothing against him. I just didn't like that show.
I mean, look at it. One's permanently damn near disabled. The other one's just a fucking lunatic. Another one, he just kind of faded into obscurity, and one of them died.
Yeah.
So let that shit sink in. All this shit for likes and attention. You're doing it for free.
Right.
Likes and attention. It's not free. Actually, I take that back because it's costing your self-respect and then possible future endeavors. Yeah. Because the internet never forgets.
Yeah.
Employers now are looking at your shit.
That's true. That's true shit.
They look at your social media before they consider hiring you.
They should. Goofy ass.
Because they want to know what kind of person
that's
we
when I get a intake on the computer, I don't read the thing on the computer. I look up the name, and go straight to Facebook. Oh, what kind of motherfucker am I getting today? Oh shit. Oh fuck. All right, I see what I'm dealing with. You know what I mean?
Yeah, this lack of accountability, shameless culture, man, it's fucking sad, man, to see some of this shit. And then it just pisses me off when I see somebody do something that's shameless and then they turn right around and say, don't judge me. Yeah, I'm judging you. I'm looking at you. I'm seeing what you're doing. I don't agree with it, and I think that you should either get help, or your friends should get you some help. I don't know how that works.
Right,
kill yourself.
Don't do that, but
no. Okay, but I was just saying, man, just rein that shit back in, man. Rein that shit back in. Fame ain't all that.
It's not.
It ain't all that.
There's some things you can be proud of.
Or whatever. Money ain't all that. Or whatever you do, whatever reason you doing this for, that shit's forever, man. And that money, you gonna spend all that money, but that shit is gonna be there forever.
I mean, think about it, and we go back to that. What other show has come out after Jackass like it? None, because motherfuckers learned the lesson, and that's another problem. Is people ain't learning fucking lessons.
I mean, if you don't believe that shit is forever, I'll still turn on that video of that bus driver uppercutting that chick and laugh my ass off forever.
Yeah,
I'll be 60.
Right.
And somebody be like, hey, y'all remember this? I'll be like, I'll just fall out of my chair laughing because it was so funny.
Right.
That shit is forever, dude.
Forever.
Yeah. But anywho, any more things? That was pretty much this episode of the Shake Up, guys. So anything else before we wrap things up, guys?
If you think anything for clicks, views, likes, and attention, you might be a ratchet bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think ratchetness was built dude right into this episode.
You might be a bum dude.
No need for visual aids. You know who y'all are.
You know
who y'all. Y'all know some of that shameful shit y'all done.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Hiding in the closet.
If you've
while your boyfriend is trying to chill out his wife. You know what you did. I'm just saying. It's just another example of shameful shit.
If you've ever screamed World Star and then pulled out your phone, you ain't shit.
You ain't shit.
I'm good now. I'm cool.
I guess to wrap it up, morally, I like to say, the truth is in the title, man. The internet never forgets.
Mm-hmm.
Think before you do this shit. I mean, really give it some thought.
Yeah.
Like it took us a few days to even think of what the hell we was gonna call this episode. I mean, not because it was like a lot to it, but we had thrown around some names and threw around some titles, and we came to this conclusion. I had a title, Jay had a title. I was like, you know what, Jay's title sounds better. Let's go with this. You know, so even something as minute as the title of this YouTube episode put thought into it, and that's really the message that I like to convey. And with that, that's all I got to say about that shit. So, anything else before we say peace out?
I just one thing I just thought of, like I said earlier when trying to find that video of the kid and the mom and the kid. If that shit's not even on World Star, lady, best believe you going to jail, bitch.
Probably. They're probably trying to make an example out of her.
Because when you can't find a video on World Star, that shit's to the utmost fuckery.
Extreme.
So, bye-bye, bitch. That's it. That's all I got.
I want to thank everybody who's been sharing the show, liking it, subscribing. We really appreciate it. We're trying to grow this. This started off as something... We were just sitting in a bar having a conversation, and I had all these crazy thoughts, and I was like, hey man, I want to talk about this shit. And it just kind of blossomed into this. So to all the people who've been here, who've been sharing it, we've grown from nothing to a little bit of something, and I'm proud of it. So thank you to everybody out there.
Yes,
thank you to everybody who are in the chat room every week, Pistol Poo and all you guys.
We love y'all, man. Appreciate y'all.
Appreciate y'all.
For real. So with that, we are the Shake Up Guys, and we are saying good night. Take care of your peoples, man. And if you see your homeboys about to do some goofy shit, stop them. It's no shame. It's just say, hey, man, don't do that. I've done it my entire freaking life.
Yeah, he's done that a few times.
So with that, peace. Yeah.